Police officers, Patterson, people like to use us for target practice. Don't provide them with ammunition.
Tell me, Constable, haven't there ever been times in your life that you felt like you've lost the plot?
It was never going to work long term, you and me, but it was fun while it lasted. But that, as they say, is that.
You just make sure you look after my little girl, all right? Don't worry, I will.
No, sorry. Could you give me that?
And don't get any funny ideas. Otherwise, I'll knock your block off.
No, sorry, the connection's not good.
It was a red dawn on this, the third day of fires raging through the St David's Mount Thomas district. Overnight, firefighters from as far away as Geelong battled blazes on a 15-kilometre front. Farms and houses were threatened and lives endangered when blustery winds turned on fire crews back burning in the northeast region.
VKC to Mount Thomas 208.
Mount Thomas 208 to VKC.
Mount Thomas 208, switch to channel 3 for your station.
Mount Thomas 208 to VKC, roger. Mount Thomas 208 to Mount Thomas Station.
Boss wants to know how the evacuation alert's going, Mags.
Just left McCafferty's. You can tell the boss that Mr McCafferty says his leg's hurting. There'll be a wind change before he needs to evacuate his farm.
Press the button. I hope you brought Mr McCafferty to a better mind on that subject, Doyle.
I'm not sure that Mr McCafferty has a better mind, boss.
Mind you, Lou McCafferty's leg is really wrong.
Mount Thomas Station to VKC, back on channel.
It's full of shrapnel from Kokoda. All the boys down the RSL reckon that the shell that got him must have been blessed by the Japanese weather guy.
Yeah, right.
Right, so they've got as far as McCafferty's. There's only a few places left to warn.
Residents in the Mount Thomas area are advised by the Country Fire Authority to stay by their homes. Fires have now severed the St David's Road in 3 places, and winds gusting to 30 kilometres an hour are driving a firestorm towards Mount Thomas itself.
Firestorm?
Regular little Dresden, Cooper.
The CFA didn't say anything about that.
Yeah, that's because they know what they're talking about. This bloke wouldn't know what a firestorm was if it burnt him on the bum. Brought Cooper and me a cup of tea, have you?
Sorry, Tom, the CFA's taken over the church hall. Do you mind if we sit up here?
Don't you happen to own a pub? What's wrong with that? How are you, mate?
It's just tea and sandwiches for the firefighters.
I know that. What about the pub? Stop helping the police,
We used
Cooper.
the pub in '93. A few of the blokes got on the turfs.
I remember.
And the CFA don't want a repeat incident.
All right, just keep everybody that side of the counter and we'll be fine. Come on, Cooper, give the ladies a hand.
I thought this was a hobby farm.
So they're on holidays?
Well, they should spend some of it doing something about those fences.
Turn into a bit of a country girl, Max.
I'll check her in the back.
Yeah, come on, get him. I'm coming. I got it.
We're down. Flip him.
I got him.
All right, mate, just hold still.
You gonna look at that?
No, I thought it might have been a station wagon. I was too busy with our mate here.
Receive that, VKC. Boss, Maggie and Wayne have grabbed an armed offender out at the Hughes' hobby farm.
Bushfires almost bring out the looters, eh?
Sure do.
And?
Well, the situation's under control, but I'm just checking up the usuals on a reddish-pink Honda Civic. They also saw a light-coloured station wagon driving away from the scene.
Well, do we know who this idiot is?
No, but he was wearing a balaclava and carrying a sawn-off shotty.
Been watching too many videos. It softens their brains.
Cut it out. Get in. Watch your head. Right. You've been caught with a shortened firearm, threatened 2 police officers and resisted arrest. That's not to mention burglary and possess article of disguise. Look at me. Now, you're in very serious trouble, and the sooner you start cooperating, the better. Now, I'm going to ask you again, what's your name?
So your friend or friends had a shortened 22 as well?
Oh, do he, she or they really?
Wasn't a question.
VKC to Mount Thomas 208. Reddish pink Honda Civic, Foxtrot Yankee Mike 491, reported stolen from Doncaster on the 17th of this month. A similar vehicle may have been involved in an armed robbery on a bank in St David's yesterday.
Well, well, Pentridge, here we come. Mount Thomas 28 to VKC, receive that.
Hope you like big blokes with tattoos, mate.
VKC to Mount Thomas 208. Switch to Channel 3 for your station, please.
Mount Thomas 208 to VKC, roger.
Mount Thomas Station to Mount Thomas 208. Got more for you on that bank robbery. 2 offenders inside, one with a short and 12 pump, one with a short and 22. Reddish pink Honda Civic seen leaving the scene with a third person at the wheel. Now, one of the security guards during the hold-up had his 9mm automatic taken by the offender with the 22. You received that?
Received that, boss.
Just gets better and better, doesn't it, mate?
PJ's back and waiting for your passenger. Mount Thomas Station back on channel.
Where's the pistol? Listen, mate, you're in more strife here than Indiana Jones. Start helping yourself.
Sit down. You just witnessed that assault?
I'm sorry, I was watching the road. You think he's heavy? Why do you meet our detective?
Mount Thomas to VKC received that. Boss, that was Nick. He said there's nothing in that looting report. It was the owner himself taking stuff out.
Where to? All the roads are cut.
Any sign of the pistol from the hobby farm?
No, but they didn't have time for a full search, obviously.
Be like cracker night if that thing goes off in a farmhouse.
PJ, what house around here hasn't got a gun in it?
I don't know, boss, but if you find them, I'd like the people to bear my children. It's our customer, is it?
Adam?
Shortening firearms, holding up banks. You enjoy your work, do you? And cuff him, please, Wayne. Show me to the interview room.
Don't let him get to them! Friendship's just finished, mate. Get up! He didn't do that! Tell me he didn't do that! There are people's lives at risk out there and you're swallowing drawing pins!
You take me to the hospital or not? Because if I die in custody, it's not going to look very good now, is it?
Oh, get this pathetic little creep to the hospital out of my sight.
Boss, most of the hospital's shut for renovations and the road to St David's is cut.
Get in there anyway. Cooper, phone Stella down and make sure there's a doctor still there.
Renovations? The place was just built, boss.
Don't you read the papers? There's something wrong with the foundations. The builder was last sighted in Venezuela. Nobody there. We're going to have to see if we can get this creep to St David's by chopper.
Well, I don't fancy your chances with the chopper, boss.
Tying up my people at a time like this.
Silence will get you nowhere, mate.
I want you to witness that he's being interrogating an emergency medical case.
Yeah? Where'd you get this crap from? I mean, you didn't get busted on a demonstration. Now, I can interview you anywhere, anytime I like. Now, I want your name, and I want your partner's name now. I want to know the location of the pistol. Now, if it's in a burning house and goes off and kills a firefighter, you won't see daylight again.
You'll die inside.
Even if we only get you for manslaughter, matey. Psycho and Pendridge will get you, though.
Some well-meaning psycho.
Yeah, a psycho with social conscience. So you bloody well tell me, mate.
I love the bedside manner, detective. Right, straight to emergency. The main theatre's closed.
Listen, Doctor, we need to ask him a few more questions.
After he's out of danger, that is blood he's coughing up.
Look, Doctor, there are armed robbers roaming around here. Is that clear?
If we delay and he dies, we're both going to look pretty silly.
Look, you're not scaring me.
The human body was not designed to ingest metal objects. You're lucky we have an operational theatre. Goodbye, detective. He's yours when he's awake.
Right. Stay here and guard him. I want to talk to him when he comes to.
Sure.
Try and organise some transport for me, will you?
Mount Thomas 208 portable to VKC.
Oh, just the woman I wanted to see. What do you got for me there, mate? Give me your money, too. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Just one of those. Hey, Chrissy.
Hey.
What's it like out there?
What's it like? Well, it's like 1,000 headless tooks having a fun run. That's what it's like. There's no confirmed looters, but give them time and they'll get on the job.
You heard from the trail bike arsonist?
Don't.
Who's the trail bike arsonist?
Don't even mention them. Don't say anything. If you do, they'll just get on the job straight away.
Well, this is not going to be helping, is it? It's getting him all excited.
Who is he?
Just the local identity, Adam.
Well, that's just the problem, Cooper. Nobody knows his identity.
What, like Batman?
He's just like Batman, isn't he? Batman, Superman, Captain Marvel. Take your pick. He's onto something, though. He's onto something. What we should do, we should get the local phone book. We should look up Bruce Wayne, Bruce Banner, Billy Batson.
Have you been standing next to a burning marijuana plantation or
Not that
something?
I know of, no. I'm just thinking on my feet. I mean, what's Spider-Man's name?
Peter Parker?
Well, my spidey senses tell me
Thomas
we should put
Police,
him on the list,
Tom
too.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, hello, Keith. How are you? Really? Yeah, OK. Yeah, OK, mate. We'll get somebody out there right away.
It's him, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And will you stop talking with your mouth full?
Certainly.
Keith Purvis has just been hearing the trail bike.
It's all your fault. It's all his fault, isn't it?
Oh, you g'day. Great news. OK, thanks very much. Bye-bye. Well, McCafferty's leg was right. CFA says the wind's shifted 180 degrees. The town's safe.
For the moment. You're just about to go into overtime, so go off duty, but keep us posted as to where you are.
All right, well, Gina's folks are still away, so I'm going to help her clear out the gutters.
Yeah, I'm filling with water.
I know that.
Everybody knows that. You keep in touch.
Yeah, well, where I grew up, there were no trees, there were no leaves in the gutter.
Fortunately, losses to date are being kept to a minimum, with farming stock taking the heaviest toll. 15 minutes ago on radio from the front, CFA Captain Mr. Peter Blair said the situation would hit crisis point today if the expected wind shift didn't come through. Crews are now focusing on saving buildings and attempting to contain the fire to unpopulated areas. He stressed for residents to stay by their houses until notified by the CFA and to continue preventative preparations.
Is there much bleeding? I don't have any blood cross-matched.
I am having trouble controlling it. Damn fool.
Hello.
Hello?
Dr. Helen Clark, I'm up here on holiday. I was wondering if I could be of any assistance. Bushfire emergency, burns, fractures, that sort of thing?
I wouldn't have picked you for a doctor.
I look too young? Yeah, I get that all the time. Now, is there somebody I can talk to?
Most of the hospital's closed for renovation. Dr. Hamilton's operating at the moment.
But if the hospital's closed for
The
renovation...
road to St David's is blocked by fire. This was a bit of an emergency.
A police emergency? You, seem to be on guard here.
A prisoner swallowed some thumbtacks.
Clearly a dangerous prisoner.
Armed robbery, yeah.
Perhaps I can get us some coffee.
All right, I'd love one. White and two, thanks.
I want your gun! Hold it now!
Okay, take it easy, mate.
Slide it towards me now!
Okay.
I mean it!
All right, okay.
Do it! Slowly! Slide it towards me! Now back off! Back off!
Ow, that really hurt.
Sorry, too much coffee.
Kneel! I said kneel!
Ah!
Strip!
What?
We want your clothes.
Forget it.
Kill him, headshot. I don't want
You
hooks.
haven't done this before, have you, mate? If you do that, you shoot me now, there's going to be blood everywhere. It's not a paper cut.
Let's just get one thing straight. Wayne Patterson, Constable Patterson, we want your
Wayne's a
clothes.
name.
We don't
You
exactly
can call me
need them.
Wayne.
So either you take them off or you die.
No one ever escapes this.
Shut up!
You know that, don't you?
I
There's
said
no way
shut
known
up.
to man they can let you
telling
go.
you!
Your mate in there, the one being
Shut.
operated on. Do you want to help him? I can help you.
How?
All right, your lawyer's going to try and reduce the charges. Help him do that by not making things any worse.
We
Killers,
are not
I guess, is your
interested in
first
this kind
offenders.
of
That's
help,
going to
Mr.
help, isn't
Patterson.
it? Now, your mate in
Nice
there...
and slowly!
He swallowed thumbtacks. He needs a city hospital.
Right, that is it! I said that's it! No more talk! Excuse me, Constable, have you seen Jenny Belfonte around? She's an ambo.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thomas Police.
PJ, it's Maggie. I'm
at the hospital. There's something funny going.
Maggie?
PJ, can you hear me? There's something funny going on. PJ? PJ?
Boss, Maggie just rang to say she's at the hospital, and it sounded like we got cut off.
So?
Well, yeah, well, she already told us she was going there.
And now she confirmed it. She's a responsible officer.
BKC to Mount Thomas Station.
Mount Thomas Station to VKC.
VKC to Mount Thomas. Have reports of power and phone lines down due to spot fires in your area.
Mount Thomas to VKC received. There you go, we've disconnected.
Come on. I thought this auxiliary power was supposed to cut in automatically. How is he?
About as well as you expect him to be.
Where is that generator? Oh, thank God for that.
Just don't hurt me, all right?
Look, you just shut up and help us get our friend out.
But if they're still operating...
I said shut up!
You're not supposed to go in there.
Don't tell me what I'm supposed to do.
Miss Mitchell, have you gone mad? What the hell do you think
Be polite. Be very polite.
I am, everyone, very busy trying to save a human life. Would you please take that thing away from my head?
We're here to collect our friend.
Him, he's in no condition to go anywhere.
Well, then you'll be coming with us to make sure
He
he's
is
all right.
still open, anaesthetised. I'm halfway through an operation. You'll kill him.
How long then?
First, we have to locate all the thumbtacks that he has swallowed, and then we have to close, and then he will have to be under observation for at least 48 hours because you three have just walked into a sterile area. You're standing there in your unsterile garments and waving unsterilised guns around. You could be killing your friend.
Mind the thumbtacks!
Get the hell out of my operating theatre! Okay, you kill me. Your friend will die.
Please, Doctor.
Now let us do our work. Sorry about that. I get that from my mother. Invade her kitchen and she goes ballistic. Also, I hate being scared witless.
Why do you have to swallow thumbtacks?
That was the plan. At least here we have a soft target.
Okay, if you just go around to the right there. Oh, hi, Tracy. Is Dr. Hamilton finished? Because Mrs. Torini's contractions are just... You're not Wayne Patterson.
Yes, I am. It says so. See? Stop!
Right. I want you to put these people in a room with a bed. If the baby comes, the nurse will deliver it.
My wife wants Dr. Hamilton. If you don't shut up, you and your wife can have matching holes in your head.
I want you to round up everyone. I want you to put them in the same room. I want you to lock every single exit and entrance in this building. I don't want people coming in off the street. Do you understand?
How come you're giving all the orders?
Because I thought of them. Now let's just do it, shall we?
Come on, please.
Keep pushing me!
Shut up and move!
Yeah, good day. Okay, thanks. See you later. Boss, the CFA's just confirmed the wind shifted back.
McCafferty's leg must need repairing.
Cooper, get on to Doyle if you can. She should be at the Belfanti farm with young Gina now. I'll try the hospital again, see if she's still there.
Those lines are still down 5 minutes ago.
Hmm.
No answer at the Belfanti farm, boss.
Yeah, let it ring. They could be up on the roof clearing out gutters. And the hospital line's still down. Get on to D24, see if Patterson's seen her around the hospital.
Mount Thomas Station to VKC.
VKC to Mount Thomas 208, the unit with Constable Patterson. Message from Sergeant Croydon, Constable Doyle to return to station.
Doyle?
Who's Doyle? Is he still here?
I have a note. Please don't come back.
Mount Thomas 208, are you receiving?
Well, answer them.
Mount Thomas 208, Doyle's not here.
Now go outside and check. He might still be around.
To shut her up.
My wife's not a cow. If you don't like the sounds a real woman makes when she's having a baby, then let us out of here.
Meaning I'm not a real woman.
Mr. Torini, please don't get her angry. She's right. Don't get yourself shot. You can have the baby without a doctor. We've got a nurse. Please, won't you let us go? My mum's very sick. She's expecting me home. I don't like whining people. Nurse Mitchell, they get on my nerves.
I want to whine. Nurse Mitchell, you're whining right now.
They're down to 1 minute. She could give birth any time.
Teach you that in private school, did they? You know, your attitude. Born to rule. Yeah, all the rich kids who went away to boarding school came back with it.
Well, don't you get too clever. I'm not in the mood.
Boss, I've got Gina on the phone. She's at her parents' farm.
Doyle?
Not there. They were going to meet at the hospital, but the fire changed direction. Gina left early and now she can't get back.
I'm going to skin Doyle.
Well, she might still be en route. D24 said she's left the hospital.
Yeah, all right, Keith. Keep your shirt on, will you?
Yeah, all right, all right. Leave a message with Gina, will you?
Right, Gina?
No, Keith Purvis has just heard their trail block again.
All right, this time both of you go. You might get lucky.
All right, Keith. Keith will be out there right away. On you. Go on, you lucky boy, Constable Cooper. Let's get going.
Where are you, Doyle?
You think something's happened to her?
No, I don't think anything's happened to her.
It's just so unlike her.
Listen, Nell used to do this to me when the girls were half an hour late. Don't you start.
Well, I told you,
Dr. Hamilton.
Sorry, I thought you were those others. Not that that makes you any more sterile.
Do you have your mobile handy?
No, I tend to leave it in the car when I'm operating. What about the ambos?
I can't find anyone. I can't get to the ambulance. They've got the place sealed up. The fire doors to the section being renovated are locked, so's the main entrance, casualty in every window that I've tried so far.
They're holding Tracy Mitchell hostage.
I can't find Wayne Patterson anywhere either. I do know that they've got Bobby from maintenance and Mr. and Mrs. Torini.
Augusta Torini's due any day.
Any minute.
She's going to need it. Is he ready yet?
I've closed, if that's what you mean.
Good. Let's go. Yeah, as long as that doesn't mean leaving the hospital.
Right, everybody out!
In the case of road closures and the town being cut off, consult the nearest CFA unit or police station. A doctor's roster has been prepared and will be available through these channels. Authorities have asked that the roads be kept as clear as possible for the movement of emergency vehicles. Open gates to allow stock to move, but please, not onto the roads, only within your property.
Air 491 to VKC.
Go ahead, Air 491.
Flying over Fern Gully Road. Unable to stop, looks like a looter down there. One head loading electrical equipment into a light-coloured station wagon.
Bank wagon? Mount Thomas Station to VKC. Going code 1. Can Air 491 advise me the vehicle's direction, please?
Heard that, VKC. I'll try to keep them under surveillance for as long as possible.
Thanks, 491. I'm on my way. Can you spare me?
Would it matter if I couldn't?
No, not really.
Well, you better go then. Hey, May, have you got any more of those tasty cheese ones?
No, but I could make you one, Sergeant.
Don't go to any trouble on my account. Thanks.
Gonna go and open the curtain.
Did I ask you to move?
Just under a minute.
All the lights are off.
Come here. What's just happened?
I'm not sure.
Well, guess.
Power lines are down. We're on emergency power. I guess something's happened to the Jenny.
Can it be switched off from outside?
No.
Must be somewhere on the inside then.
We've been having problems with it. It's one of the reasons why we're renovating.
He had a hostage. I thought he had a hostage. She was his partner.
Yeah, well, they got the real ones now. Must be the bank team trying to get their friend out.
Have he called backup?
Phones are out, the place is sealed. Where are the keys to the cars?
They've got them. Look, why don't we turn on the sprinkler system, cause a bit of chaos, see if there's no confusion going on?
We can't. One of the hostages is going to have a baby any minute.
Oh, great. You got any other good news?
Come out! I'm serious!
The next ricochet could hit you, lady.
Or one of you.
Constable Doyle, we've been looking all over for you.
No, Dr. Blake.
Is this Doyle or not?
Doyle's a big bloke, about 100K, 6'4", mate, too, of Dr. Blakey.
Right. Well, you just turn the generator back on, or I'm going to blow a hole in that beautiful body of yours.
You can do it yourself. It's a green switch.
Now let's just go for a little walk, shall we? Move it! Look what I just found.
You again?
I never left. I work here.
cuff him to...
Ah, yes, Doctor...
Dr. Blake, your holiday replacement. Very sorry I'm late.
That's quite all right, Doctor. I'm sorry that we couldn't meet under more pleasant circumstances.
Yeah, you fill them with water and cut away all the overhanging vegetation, the long grass. Well, if it's that close, don't you think you've left your run a bit late? Yeah, don't panic, don't panic. Now, hear those bells? Hear those bells in the background? That is the CFA. They'll take care of everything. Yeah, look, I've got to go. All right, no, you'll be fine. The CFA will handle it. Bloody idiot. You, out. Mount Thomas Police?
Mount Thomas 308 to VKC, we're at the last.
There I am.
Received Mount Thomas 308.
Keith, take it easy!
It's get him away from me! You reckon bloody snakes, mongrel! He's gone mad!
You right, you burnt?
Yeah, I'm all right. I knew you blokes would never catch a mongrel.
Keith, that's enough of that.
He reckons he's going to set me on fire. So I closed off all the exits and did like I do with the rabbits. Come down the only open track of me four-wheel like a ferret.
Yeah, well, every picture tells a story, eh, Keith?
He just assaulted
No,
me.
it looked like a trip to me. You watch yourself there, Keith. Loose footing. Now, Keenan, what are we going to do with you, eh?
Who says I'm Keenan?
You got Keenan Sykes' face on Sunset, better be him. What's your old man going to say to you, eh? Eh? He's off fighting fires and you're lighting them. Do me a favour, Keith. You just look after him, will you? Come on, I'll look after you.
It's all right, Nick.
Come on.
Nick, come on. Get away.
It'll be all right, Nick. I can do it myself.
Keith knows how to look after him.
Get back. Get out. What do you think I left you here for, eh? Hey, what do you think?
Yeah, bang a bit of that on, will you?
Burns dressing?
Hey.
Keith! You do that again and I'll charge you.
Senior Detective Hasham is returning with suspect.
Mount Thomas Station VKC received that. Keenan!
He had a trail like a can of petrol and a collection of rags.
I was just riding around.
It's going to break your father's heart, son. He's put his whole life into volunteer firefighting.
He tried to kill me.
Some camper had
I was riding
accidentally
through
left
the
the
bush and this
clothesline.
madman
He ran
jumps
into
out
it
and attacks
Keith
me.
held him until we
He
arrived.
kicks me while they're standing there watching.
I didn't see anything like that.
Mongrels like you commit murder every summer in this country.
Cooper burned his hand. Someone should have a look at it, I think.
Oh, boss, it'll be okay.
Well, you better get him down to the hospital anyway. And if Doyle's still there, give her a swift kick and send her back here.
Right, come on.
I swear to God, if somebody has died today because of your firelighting activities, I will charge you with murder.
You're a witness to this, Chris. He's threatening me.
Hear a thing, Keenan?
Got our looter. Mike Nelson. You're our looter.
Yes, I caught him going through the Coates place.
Tim Coates has been your neighbour for 20 years.
Place was insured. It's nothing personal.
Get him out of my sight. Get him with you.
Want a cup of tea, Keith?
A couple of beers, have you got them?
Sorry.
Black with one.
When's he going to be fully awake?
Hopefully within the hour.
He doesn't have to be wide awake for us to take him.
Can't take him for at least 40
I am taking him today. Now, if I say so.
Well, it can't be now because we have a birth on.
I don't care about the birth. Women like that, they give birth without doctors every day.
Hey, what do you mean women like that? Who do you think you are?
Right.
My wife's not a
Settle
woman like
down.
that. No, I'm not going to settle down. She, that one there, she's a woman like that.
Drop it.
Slut with a gun in her hand giving orders.
Let her call me what she likes.
What?
Just stay alive.
Pull it. So we're going to waste him. I really think we're going to have to. Waste somebody! Because nobody seems to be listening to us. We've got the guns, so we should be setting the agenda. But that bitch there, sorry, Dr. Bitch, is giving all the orders, and I hate that Dr. Bitch. I hate it.
My name is Dr. Hamilton.
Okay, Dr. Hamilton, here's the agenda. If this woman's a problem, then she can go first. You understand me?
No, I'm not sure that I do.
What I'm saying is there's too many people here. And unless we get some action, there's going to be a few less. You with me now?
What's that?
It's the night bell. Someone's at the main entrance.
Oh, come on. There's going to be someone here, won't at least.
No, let's get back around the casualty again.
That's the casualty bell.
Help us! Put him in the place to die. Just say the word.
Mate, sit down. Don't irritate him.
Anyone else tries anything, they die. Stop it!
You're the policeman. You just go out and tell whoever it is to go away, okay? Okay? Shut up!
Let's check some of the windows.
Oh, there's your hand.
All right.
Where you been? You took it. Yeah, we've got a bit of a situation here. There's been gunshots fired and possible hostages taken. Can you give me a back channel on Mount Thomas Station, please?
Roger, Mount Thomas 308. Mount Thomas Station, over to Channel 3 for Mount Thomas 308.
Mount Thomas Station to Mount Thomas 308.
Boss, it's Nick here. We've got a situation down at the hospital. There's been gunshots fired and possible hostages taken. Require your attendance, also PJ and a mobile phone if you can find one.
You don't want to tell me a bit more than that?
No, not on air. It's a bit of an odd one. It's more urgent than anything else you got on at the moment.
Yeah, all right, 5 minutes. I'll let D24 and Monica Draper know. PJ?
Yeah?
We're going to have to lock Keenan and your bloke up. Shots fired over at the hospital. Could be a hostage situation. All right, Keenan, out here.
Can I lock up the mongrel?
No, you can't.
Right, mate, this way.
I want a lawyer. When we get back. Keith, how would you like to be deputised? If the fire gets too close, you can give me a ring and I can come back and let these hoons out.
Let him burn, I say.
Yeah, thanks, Keith. Thank you. Chris, how would you like to be deputised?
I was only kidding, Sarge.
Thanks, Keith, but you can go home. I've had enough of you for one day anyway. Can somebody lend me a mobile phone? May, thank you very much. Give us a ring if the fires get too close. Could you give Chris the number?
What were those shots?
There are 2 cops out there. We're going to have to bust out in the ambulance.
This is your fault. You held us up too long.
Come on, let's get going before more cops arrive.
Can't leave her now.
You will do what you are told!
Look, put that damn thing down and listen to me. If you take him out of here, you are risking his life. Now, I can't stop you doing that, but I can stop you harming this woman and her baby. Please understand me, I will not cooperate with you.
Right. Blake, you're coming with us. And if my brother dies, you won't outlive him, you understand?
Don't go with him.
Shut. Friends with a good doctor, are we?
No.
Then what do you care?
You're saying Wayne fired him?
I'm not. I'm saying he's the only officer in there we know.
Cooper, you saw the offender too?
Well, he had his lid on, boss. It was hard to tell. I mean, he's about the same height as Wayne, but I don't think it was him.
So if Wayne hasn't gone psycho on us, then it's not
St
him.
David's haven't got any people over here. All the roads are closed. I reckon it's a civilian in Wayne's uniform.
So what the hell's happened to Wayne?
And Maggie's still missing. There's no sign of the armed robber or the medical staff. Doesn't look good.
Right, Nick, you take the 4-wheel. Park in front of that ambulance.
This is Tom Croydon. I'm Sergeant in charge of Mount Thomas Police Station. I want to talk to whoever it was that fired those shots a few minutes ago.
Just stay put. I might still be here. Now I see anyone loose, I will shoot them.
Everybody stay where you are.
What the hell's he up to?
All right, I want you to come out quietly.
Matt, are you okay?
Walk backwards out the door. Come on, I'm waiting! Just come out one at a time! All the exits are blocked! The town's been cut off by fire, there's no way out!
What's the bitch copper doing here?
Cop,
Her. She's one of the two that arrested me.
Oh, God.